The Taliban has promised to launch its spring offensive in Afghanistan starting today. The group says it will step up attacks on foreign military bases and diplomatic posts, and it quickly kept that promise. 3 Afghan police officers were killed today by a roadside bomb. NBC's Ron Mott is in the Afghan capital of Kabul. Ron, how is this fighting season? How is this one different than years past?
Well, hey there, Craig. You know, the Taliban once again has issued this announcement that they're going to start their spring offensive. Really, it seems to be driven more from a public relations standpoint. A lot of the folks who live here are used to these missives every year from the Taliban. But what's different about this one is that there is so much riding on this particular fighting season for a number of reasons. One, just a year from now, there are scheduled presidential elections in this country, and the government would like nothing more than to have an overriding sense of stability throughout this country that perhaps will lead to some confidence among the people who live here that may result in a healthy, hearty turnout for those elections. Also, by the end of next year, U.S. and coalition forces are expected to complete their withdrawal of combat troops. And then, of course, more immediately, sometime in the next couple of months, Afghan forces are expected to assume full control, the full leadership control of security in this country. Right now, it's estimated that they are in control of about 90% of the country. They are expected to get the rest of that by the end of this summer, perhaps. And, of course, this has been a very deadly month throughout Afghanistan. The AP is reporting 478 fatalities, almost half of those insurgents, but a fair number of civilians in that number. And, of course, the overriding fear here is that as the temperatures get warmer, we're expecting to see the fighting pick up, and it's not just going to be perhaps a daylight operation, but a more 24/7 operation, Craig.
In addition to the officers who were killed, there was also that deadly plane crash that we reported on yesterday here on the broadcast. What more can you tell us about the loss of the 4 American service members?
Well, Craig, what the International Security Assistance Force, ISAF, is saying right now is that there were no reports of any sort of enemy activity in the area. So right now they don't know what the cause is. They're investigating it. What we do know is that these were 4 U.S. service members, Air Force members. Their identities have not yet been released publicly, Craig.
All right. Ron Mott for us in Kabul, Afghanistan. Ron, be safe, my friend. Thank you, sir.